Hey boys, welcome back to some Cowboys 2021 career mode. It's going to be round one of the season. Some exciting times. Obviously a little bit weird because we didn't actually make the Nines finals, which was strange. It happens quite often. You win 2 of 3 matches, but if you don't get a good for and against, you just don't make it. So straight into the regular season here, taking on a formidable Raiders outfit. It's a strong team. They've lost a couple of players. They've gained, obviously, the big name there, Ryan James. Jordan Rapana is on the wing, which is a little strange. But looking at our team lineup, it's what you would expect. I think, so I've got Reuben Cotter starting, which I didn't mean to. Reuben Cotter was meant to be on the bench with Robson starting. But honestly, two good young dummy halves. I do like Robson a lot. I think he's absolute quality, and Reuben Cotter is an exciting youngster coming through that's sort of perfect for that bench role to sort of come on and either replace Robson, or Robson can shift into lock or an extra forward. So we got some good options in our team for sure, as Harawira and I are putting in the kick there. Bit of a strange one, and Kyle Felt already making some good ground. But yeah, the Raiders, they Who did they lose? Oh, Kotrick, the big name loss, which it is a big loss, but also it's not that big a loss for them because they've had Bailey Simonson sort of, they've got honestly they got a lot of good young outside backs, and they just haven't really been able to give them a crack. And Simonson has only really come in when they've had an injury or suspension. So although Kotrick is a massive loss for them, I don't think it's a huge downfall. I think they've got the cover there for sure. And Ryan James is a massive recruit for the Raiders. There's a great kick here. Couldn't quite get the contact to get a 40-20, but still, playing smart early on in this match. You'll love to see it. And the Raiders going to get a scrum feed here, 20 odd meters out, as SR Masters put the big shot on Kyle Feld, swooping on the footy, pin the ears back, son. He's almost going to get there. Wrapped up by the Raiders backs there. How do we not score? But beautiful play. Holmes outside the... Oh, baby, what a try. Who was that? I think it was Fido back to Holmes. The two flyers linking up there. And, I mean, that it's a try off our defense. I do love the scrums. I love switching to the center and putting pressure on that pass and putting the big shot on. It feels... Is it cheesy? Oh, yeah, it's 100% cheese, but it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying, dude. And it comes up, trumps right there is Drinkwater again with that left foot boot. It's a beautiful kick. Again, not quite the distance we would like, but pinning Klokstad inside his 20-meter line, you couldn't ask for much better after points. And, that's the way you got to play the Raiders. If they get on a roll with Klokstad out the back and Rapana and Simonson, all these guys getting good ground up the middle, early tackles, it's hard to contain them. But if you can pin them in the corners, pretty much, I mean, like any team really, if you can stop that go forward, the first couple of tackles with their big outside backs, then you're going to go a long way to winning the game. His last tackle, Tamalolo getting in the way there is Drinkwater. He's taken the kicking duties on pretty well here. Is Klokstad almost away. Holmes thankfully makes a tackle, but it's sort of been the Drinkwater show at the minute. Morgan's just sort of playing the general role. Hasn't seen too much footy, just controlling the ship at the moment, and Drinkwater, just with his left boot, he's taken the pressure off, which, Morgan, he's had quite a bit of time out of the game, so, just easing him back into it at the minute. And Drinkwater, honestly, he's a player you want to get the footy in his hands as much as possible. So don't mind him taking the reins, so to speak. But Morgan, quality player, we'd love to get him into the game, probably in the second half here, is almost Fido down the sideline, but that's gonna bring an end to the first half, and a quality first half of footy. I gotta be impressed with our performance. Oh my goodness. So that was not intentional. And then right there, I don't know why he didn't pass it to Drinkwater on his left shoulder, but he decided to cut out pass and throw an intercept. But I wasn't paying attention off that kickoff, and then I panicked when I saw we had the footy, kicked it, which it paid out sort of, and then karma sort of got us because it wasn't planned, but putting pressure on ourselves early in the second half, not ideal, but a little bit. Just putting the pressure on. It's good to get the adrenaline pumping right there. Is good work by Holmes. He's been solid. He's been solid at the back. I know I did talk about switching our fullback and winger with Fido and Holmes, and I think have I done that right now? It's definitely a plan. I definitely will utilize it because at times the fullback does get pretty fatigued, and I think it's a good chance. Tamalolo absolutely belts him, and they actually called it a knock on. Generally, they usually always let that go, the refs. They usually let that play on, but he's given him the knock on. And as you see, Fido, we switched him to fullback, and I think this will be a good tactic because as you can see, Holmes is pretty fatigued. Fido, he hasn't seen too much of the footy, and we'd love to get him involved, so don't mind. And this man Morgan, exactly what we wanted to see, puts the kick in and ricochets. Oh, that is extremely unfortunate. But that's exactly what we wanted to happen. Just beautiful hands there. Kyle fell down the sideline, but Morgan to get into the game in this second half, take the line on. Just controlling the first half, and now with a few fatigued boys out here, round 1 of the season, just time to shine for Morgo. So we've honestly, it's only 6-0, but I'm very impressed with our performance thus far. Our completions have been good, defensively strong. I think our attack has been pretty slick. We, just early rust in the season to be expected. Haven't quite capitalized on our opportunities, but I think attacking wise, there's a lot of things to be happy with. Is Drinkwater takes the little 1-pointer. Don't mind if I do. That was a little bit of tactics right there. I wanted to get that just a little bit of a lead as Pere off the bench. Very good young forward coming through. We got some options. I didn't actually mention it, but Cohen Hess he's injured for like a month, a bit over a month, so that's why he's not in the team. Although, Hess, he probably will get a starting spot because he... I don't know what was happening off the scrum there, but he probably will get a starting spot. He was pretty good for the Cowboys in real life last year, so I think we'll give him that starting back row spot. But we got a good bunch of forwards to pick from, and Pere off the bench is he's a talented big man. So we got some stuff to work with. Is Drinkwater takes the line on. I tried to get the pass to, I think it was Tamalolo or Pere on our right shoulder, couldn't quite get it away, and the intercept happens. So a bit unfortunate. But now the Raiders, they're playing from behind, looking to make up for lost time and gift over the footy as well. So the game's not wrapped up. We don't want to get complacent, but we've played pretty darn well as Holmes down the sideline gets a nice offload. The ball gets, I don't know what happened there. Someone just went without it. I don't know if he got a touch or they just called it a forward out of the hand, basically. But if that found, I don't know who got through the hole, but he was away for a try. It would have been a beautiful try off the offload. But yeah, again, a little bit of scrappiness seeping into this backstage of the match. Round 1, it's what you'd expect, and it looks like we are going to get away with a pretty solid victory. I think, things got a little bit scrappy at the end here, but overall, very impressed with our performance. I think the team chemistry is looking pretty solid so far. I like our team layout, and hopefully guys are enjoying the Cowboys career. Round 1, very good start to the career. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.